Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. So today we're back in Appaloosa Plains for a Let's Renovate. This one I probably wouldn't even call a Let's Renovate, it is a gut job. It is still like an L shape, don't get me wrong, and there's still a pool, and I try and keep it as close as it could be without it looking awful. I really didn't like the diagonal like entrance. I really struggle with diagonal walls. I'm no into the simulation, let me tell you that. But yeah, so this house is built for the singletons. It is literally right up the very top corner of the like rich people. So you've got Imogen Pelly next door, at least I think that's her name. It's been a while, guys, since I have renovated anything in Appaloosa Plains, so I do apologise if I get anything wrong. I've literally just finished this, and I was like, I need to get the voiceover done. I have actually got my induction date set, so this needs to be coming out for Saturday. And yes, so I haven't got that much longer, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately, I can't wait to meet him, but for like getting my records in and everything like that, so please bear with me. I will pop a post in my Discord when he arrives and everything like that. But anyway, going back to the build, this was, I think it's built on like a 50 by 40, as I said, right up the very top of Appaloosa Plains, and it's for the singletons. So you've got Rodney and Booker. I can't remember for the love nor money what the horse is called. So yeah, feel free to go check that out if you so wish. Again, the download link for this is in the description down below if you wish to download it and pop it into your game. It will be included in my save file once Appaloosa Plains is completely finished, so you haven't got to worry about that. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about the Sims themselves. They have got their own makeover, and they are at the very end of the video, because I know not everyone likes to watch like them being made over, if that makes sense. But if you wish to stick around for them, I would greatly appreciate it. So it will be straight after this video. This is a very long one today. It's 40 minutes according to my software currently. That could be wrong, I don't know. But yeah, so get your drinks, get your snacks, get yourself comfy, and you can stick around and listen to me ramble about this really massive house, because this is the longest house renovation that's like taken me that long, because it's taken me just under 5 hours of footage, which is incredible for me. I never spend that long on a build, but I was like, I just need to get this done for you guys because I needed something out for Saturday. I hope you're all having a lovely weekend, by the way. It's been so rainy here. It's currently Tuesday the 9th, and it has been horrible. It's been non-stop rain. We've had thunder, we've had lightning. I love it. My son hates it. But yeah, it's not been the nicest. I was hoping that I could get, right, so you're an adult when you enjoy putting laundry outside and it being a nice sunny day, because you're going to get some nice fresh laundry. Oh, the sad times of being an adult, guys. But yeah, anyway, going back to this build, as I said, you've got Rodney. So these guys are brothers according to their bio. I haven't actually got their bio up, so I do apologise. But if you wish to have a look, to see what they're all about, obviously either load your game up or you can go on to Sims Wikipedia and they'll be on there. But Rodney is a workaholic, a genius, frugal, a computer whiz, and hates the outdoors. He's a Capricorn. His lifetime wishes to be a chess legend, and his favourites are electronica, hamburger, and the colour red. He starts the game with a music level of 9, which I have included. The things that I've included in the house are because I've taken into consideration their traits. So this house is tailored very much to them. And he's also got handiness level 8 and gardening level 4. So in the garden there is like a gardening area. I have popped in some Bide a Bug plants as well, because guys, I've got Bug to work. I know, I'm so happy. I don't even know what I did. I must have took something out and that was what was causing it to not work. I don't know, guys, but I got it to work, so I'm quite happy. And then the other one is Booker. He loves the outdoors, is a party animal, charismatic, a schmoozer and ambitious. He's a Cancer, and his lifetime wish is to be the lap of luxury, which he actually completes when I popped him into this house, because it was a lot more expensive than his actual house, like when they start, like when you load it up. Yeah, so he's completed that now. And his favourites are pop, hot dogs, and the colour white. And the only skills he's got is a fishing level 8. So I see him to be, so basically, if I remember correctly, from his bio, it's that him and his brother have come from another world, and they have found success in raising horses, and yes, that's why they've got a horse. Again, I can't remember the name, so I do apologise. And he's the one that kind of does, he's like the front face, and then Rodney does all like the computer stuff, because he's a computer whiz and he hates the outdoors, so he's got to do anything with the horses. So I see Booker being more into that. And then because he is a party animal, there's quite a few things out in the garden that he can do with entertaining. The house is ginormous, as you can see. Although it is a ginormous house, it actually only has 3 bedrooms. The reason I've done that is because I don't see them as, if they were going to have children, they'd move out. Because Booker actually has a child on the way. I cannot remember who that is. Without looking it up, and I don't really want to faff around having a look up. Yeah, you probably know, guys. I'm probably just telling you something you already know. And out the back, we've got a really nice pool that I recently watched. Who was it? The Plum Dot, I want to say, or Plum Dot. I always say the Plum Dot. I do apologise. Plum Dot's, I can't remember what she was doing. I think it was a Plum Fix Me Up, and she did a curved pool, and I was like, I have not done a curved pool in years, like actual years. And here we go. This is what I've come up with. It literally looks like a peanut, and I love it. So I'm going to call it the peanut pool. But it's quite a large one actually. And then I pop over like a pergola kind of thing over the top. And then I popped some flowers up there as well, and I just thought it was quite nice. It's something different. I don't think I've ever done this before. And then I put some fountains at the back. Not fountains. What are they called? Yeah, I don't know, guys. These things. What's a water like? If I could talk, like a waterfall kind of thing. I was going to fence in some flowers, but it wasn't quite symmetrical, and that was going to bother me, so I get rid of that. So don't worry, guys, if that's going to bother you as well, because it bothered me. And then I just slightly recolour the pool, so it's not quite so bright. It's a little bit more dull. And yeah, I don't do the floor plan on camera as always, just because it did take me yonks. It took me literally forever. I even got in touch with the Plum Dot, Erica, you Diamond, and I was just like, please help me. I don't know what to do. This house is just too big. It's got too much space, and I don't know what to do with it all. And yeah, the flooring, not the flooring, but the train I'm putting down now does not stay. I don't like the colour of it. I thought it was a bit too bright. I do believe I change it off camera. There is a couple of things I do off camera, and you can thank me later, because this video is long enough without that. I probably could cut more out, but I don't know about you, but I like being nosy and seeing what people do, and like it really, really irritates me when people cut things out. But here we go. Here is the inside, as I said. It's quite a big floor plan. It is I didn't even comment on it, but it's a 3-bedroom, 4.5 bathroom. Yes, there is more bathrooms than there is bedrooms. The reason I have done that is because if you're looking at the house straight on, one of the back left room is I'm going to call it like a pool shower room. At the moment it is open into the kitchen because I was going to do it like a utility room. But once I started faffing around with it, you'll see me do it later, I decided that actually it's going to be a pool shower room kind of thing, like where if you're outside and you need the toilet and say you've been in the pool, you aren't going to traipse that water through the house. You're just going to go into that toilet room. And yeah, that was my brain. I know it doesn't really bother the Sims, but that's what my brain does, all right. And then I use this flooring. I don't think I've ever used it before, or not for a very, very long time. I can't remember what it's called, but that like where the floorboards go opposite ways. What's that called, guys? Literally, I can't remember. And then you've got the bathrooms, and what else is there down there? Honestly, I've only just done this and I've forgotten my floor plan already. There is 3 fireplaces, and when I say a fireplace, they're not an actual fireplace. They're ones that I've done with the fog emitters. Again, thanks to Erica Plumdot for doing this in one of her, or she does it in many of hers speed builds, but I was like, I want to give it a go and do something slightly different in this house because I always do the same, and that's what I've come up with. So there was 3 of those, 1 in each of the main bedrooms and the lounge. I was gonna like try and see if I could use a different like walling, because I tend to always go for the same one, and yeah, so I went for this one. I think this comes with University, but I could be completely wrong. And then I go round just with it's like a very neutral yellow kind of colour through the whole house. This does change. Sorry, I'm really out of breath. As always, when would it be a Plum Bob voiceover if I wasn't out of breath, hey? Hopefully once I've popped this baby out, I will have a little bit more lung space. So yeah, I'm trying to think what else I could talk about. So sorry about the squeaky chair, I do apologise, as always. So in the entrance, I do make it a green, and I think it's just quite plain. I wanted to do like the interior oh wow, the interior and the exterior to kind of meld together. So the exterior does have that green planking. I want to say planking, that could be completely wrong. And then just bring that into the inside. The thing with these university windows, there's not many curtains that actually fit the windows. I don't know why, because they're really nice windows, and I'm quite lucky because I was doing it's more of a modern farmhouse, I want to say. Correct me if I'm wrong. What style would you say this house is? I'm going to say like it's more on the modern farmhouse side. But yeah, I wanted to make these counters a grey with like a white top, but I was really not liking it, guys. I don't know why. I never do like a grey, I want to say counter. Is it a counter? I did just say counter, didn't I? Oh dear. And yeah, I put there is a, what's it called? Mine's blank. Here you go, the utility room. That does not say, so you can forget that out of your brain. I've gone off on a tangent and I'm mind blanked, guys. Mind blank. This is the point where I'm like, nope. See you later, guys. Oh wow, I can't even remember what I was saying. That's terrible. I do go back to that kitchen. It doesn't stay as it is. But what I was actually saying was the fire alarm for the kitchen is kind of like moved into the fridge. So there is one in there. So don't worry, don't panic. You don't have to put one in yourself. It's just hidden. And again, with that mirror, I do use the, I can't remember who it's by, but it's like a deco stencil remover. And I remove the stencil that's on that. So it's just a nice modern mirror. I do apologise if you can hear the ice cream van outside. He is now going past. Why do they always do that the most silliest of times? It's like 20 to 7. Why would, I don't know, maybe as a kid I would have been like, Mum, I need an ice cream. I don't know. I'm too old, guys. I'm too old. I'm trying to think what I've been up to. Other than, oh yeah, guys, right. This might be TMI for some people, but I actually thought my waters had broke the other day. And actually, no, I had peed myself, guys. How disgusting. Oh, the joys of pregnancy. I literally thought I'd gone into labour and we were going to be having a baby, but no. So yeah, take that as you will. It's really not as glamorous as they sell you in like films and stuff. It's really not. But yeah, if you're not going to laugh at yourself, who what's the point? But oh well. But no, baby is still well and cooking. My son still goes to nursery. He's been at nursery because we've had a bank holiday here in the UK because of the coronation. I don't know if anyone else has seen it. I'm pretty sure they probably have not like advertised it, but like broadcasted it everywhere. We didn't do too much. We had it on a little bit, but we've been changing over our broadband to a better provider because of who we were with. The download and the upload speeds are horrific. I don't know what other people in the UK use or the provider they use in the UK. If you've got any recommendations, please just shout them over. I am now in a contract for a while, but it's always nice to know what other people recommend because yeah, like I can't believe yeah. Hopefully now though, when I'm uploading these videos to YouTube, it's not going to take, literal years. So yeah, we have now done the kitchen. Sorry, I'm like fanning myself because it is so hot. I went for my scan today and my other half sat there laughing at me because I was sweating. It literally looked like someone had chucked over a bucket of water over my head because I was so hot. I was like, I don't even know why. It was warm in the hospital because they always are, aren't they? Like, let's be real. But I was like, I don't even understand why. But he was laughing his head off. And then I found a cool spot near a window and cooled down. But yeah, anyway, I keep going on tangents. I hope you don't mind, guys. Please do let me know if it annoys you or anything, and I will try and curb it. But there's only so much to speak about in this house. As you can see, it is sped up a little bit faster than I would usually, just because it is such a long build. I did even consider maybe splitting it into like 2 videos, but I know from my own analytics that when you split it up into 2, people are only likely to watch the first part and not the second, which is kind of disappointing and annoying and really disheartening. So yeah. In this house, I do include a car and I also include a motorbike. I don't know why, but I imagine Booker to have one. I don't know. I haven't assigned it to either of them. I probably should do that. I did look at even like the Harley Davidson type style one, but yeah, I didn't go for that in the end. I just went for this one. And then there's also a gym area in here because I just imagine them to be quite into fitness, especially Booker. Because when I went and took him into Cass, he's ripped like none other. Like I wasn't expecting it, if I'm completely honest with you. And yeah, he loves the outdoors, whereas Rodney doesn't. So I just imagine him to be a bit more of a home bird. And if he's going to do anything, he's going to be on his computer, being a computer whiz. So yeah, we are now on into the lounge. I didn't actually show me doing the fire thing in here. I do show the one up in Rodney's room, which is the last room we do, I think. But it did take me a good while to try and lay out this lounge because it is quite an awkward shape, and yeah, I didn't really know what to do. I don't know if you've noticed as well, but I have included like what's it called? Wow, mind blank again. A food bowl for a pet. and some play toys. I know that the Singletons don't have a dog. I just imagine them to get a dog. So I don't know if maybe as the game plays, or if you play with them for whatever reason, they get their dog, or if story progression is running, maybe they get their dog that way. I don't know, but that's what I've decided that I was going to do. So I hope you don't mind. If you don't want it, feel free just to click on it and delete it. Doesn't take 2 seconds, and it's not like you're gonna have a massive gap there either. So yeah, we are now on to recolouring the sofas. I do go for a green, I do believe, yeah, like this, and then I make the chair the same colour green. And there's lots of bookcases, the horse in here with the candles, and yeah, just little knickknacks. Again, I didn't really know what to do because it's such an awkward shape, and there is so many other rooms that include like a computer or a fish tank or something like that. I just didn't want to do that in that area. Oh, and now we're on to another hallway. This one leads to a music room, a study, and the guest bedroom. So the guest bedroom is currently the top left, and then you've got the music room off to the bottom left, and then we're obviously in the study here. Because Rodney is into chess, I do include two chess tables in this build. I just imagine him to, if he doesn't want to do it where I've put the other one, he'll come down here into the study or whatever. I try and make it a little bit more formal in here, because I imagine if they're like trying to sell a horse and they want to bring a client in, they can then come into here and do that. So there's not too much clutter in here. It is just what you see now pretty much. I do forget to recolour the frame, but I do that off camera. I did that literally as I loaded up the game a few moments ago to take the screenshots. But yeah, don't worry, that is recoloured. You might see that a little bit later on. And because Rodney's into the handiness skill, I didn't really know what I could use as, like, what they can do to enhance that. Is it just that they can, I don't know, do things around the house? Honestly, I don't know. So all the the bathrooms have a platform with a clawfoot tub, and I absolutely love how it looks. And all the showers are like glassed in, if that makes sense. And I really, really love how it turns out. Oh, sorry. Just choked myself. That's always handy, isn't it? I hope you don't mind, because when I record, I literally do it all in one sitting. So I hope you don't mind me just rambling on, and the errors that I make, because some of them are quite entertaining, to be fair, because I listen back and I'm like, that was just really, really Plum Bob, really. But yeah, I hope you guys don't mind about my ramble. You'll just have to let me know if you wish me to just talk about the build. That in itself would be the biggest challenge, let me tell you that. But yeah, this is the guest bedroom. I love, love, love how this room turns out. I spent so long on this room. I can't remember what I was doing. I was watching something on my tablet and I was just like getting carried away doing all these little things. I don't know. It's not like either of these Sims are going to stay in here. I was just getting carried away, like I said. I don't know. I loved it. I hope you do too. Maybe one of them does stay down here. I don't know. But I've definitely tailored their bedrooms to them, which you'll see shortly because of the colourings and the things like this. The things like that. And with like this room, it's very much like the colour scheme is very similar to what is in the rest of the house. I did try and make it like a mustardy royal yellow, but it just did not work. So I changed that to a green again. There's a little TV in here if the person that's staying wishes just to come away and watch the telly in there. So yeah, that's that room done. We are now on into the music room. I turn around the cheapest set of drawers that you can get in base game, and then I just turn it around and then move in the the piano, and it makes it look like it's an upright. I really like how it looks, to be fair, and I put a little plant on the top, and yeah, that's pretty much that in this room, because you need quite a bit of space for the drum set. And yeah, I just thought if they're throwing a party and they want to come in here and do some music, they can sure do that. Again, I just make that black so it kind of blends in. Hopefully your Sims won't try and use it, because it's definitely not usable, let's just put it that way. And I think that's pretty much that room done. Oh, I put a mirror in. And then I think we head upstairs. Off the top of my head, we do. So we are now into what I'd class as the entertainment centre, or the entertainment area, because you've got a dominoes table up here. Also, I should also mention there is a lot of TVs in this house, and I mean a lot. So it's definitely technology based. But yeah, so there is a TV with a console, like another computer up here. I just see this one to be a bit more relaxed. Maybe they game on this one, whereas downstairs they do their work. Again, I know it's The Sims, but I'm using my imagination here, guys. I do realise that the light that's downstairs actually was kind of just floating, so I do get rid of that and I pop in some like wall lights instead. So yeah, I think that looks okay in the end. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this room. And then I think we go on into either, what room do we go into? This room. So I do spend a good while trying to lay out this room. I didn't really know what to do. In this area up this corner here, I make it into like a little dressing area. I use these into the future dresser and wardrobe. And that's kind of like his area to get ready. And yeah, I was going to get rid of it and maybe put in a walk-in closet kind of thing, but I wanted it to be usable. So yeah, I've gone for this. And yeah, so his favourite colour is white. I don't know if you remember me saying. So this room is quite black and white, which I absolutely love. As you can see, this bed does not even stay here. It still moves one more time. And this is where I wanted to put in another fireplace. And here we go. This is the final layout. That bit in if I can talk, guys, the bit in the middle is where I pop the fireplace, and it is double-sided. So it doesn't matter which side your sim is on, they can actually still see the fire. And I really love how it looks. I use a different bookcase up here. There is lots and lots and lots of bookcases in this house, lots of plants. Very technology based, and yeah, I really love how it looks, so I hope you do too. Again, you won't see me do the fog emitters in here, I don't believe. And yeah, I pop in another dresser, at least I think I do, and I pop in the laundry thing, which you need for like every single room, which is really irritating. If you have the modded version of, what's it called? The laundry basket, I probably would take out all of these ones that I've put in here. Also, just quickly, this feature wall, I love this bit here. Like, I make it black and white, and I really love how it looks. Like all the little detailing and everything like that. I just love how it looks. And then again, the bed is a 4-poster bed, because I just imagine Booker to be like impressing those ladies with all his money and his all his rooms, like amazing. I don't know, guys, but that was my imagination at the time. And then we've got a lounge chair in here as well, again with the cow prints, because your girl loves some cow prints. I don't know, guys. Again with the black and white. I love how it turns out. I really, really do. And this has to be, I think, my favourite room out of all of them. Let me know what your favourite room is. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Also, if you can leave down in the comments down below what lot you want me to do next. So I can't even talk, guys. Whose house basically would you like me to do next? I think I've got about 4 or 5 houses left to do, but I don't know which one to do. if I'm completely honest with you. I keep looking at the house that has 4 young adults in, but I'm not sure because there's just so many personalities and I don't know what to do. So it might be that might be quite fun to do quite a bit of a mismatch and just like merging in different styles. That might be quite cool to do. I might actually have to go look at that. But we'll see, because I have been doing quite a bit in Emerald Valley, which I would like to go back and do. I've also got some more exciting things coming up in June, so keep your eyes peeled on that one. And yeah, so we're now on into Rodney's room. This room does a lot of changing, swapping, everything like that. I was just not happy. I didn't know what to do with the space, and this is the point that I was like, I'm actually going to put in, this is from today, sorry, and I was going to put in a fog emitter fireplace again. So this is what it looks like. So as you can see, the layout has changed a lot, and then I remembered that he's actually a frugal sim. So I downgraded quite a few things. The bed stays, but I don't know if you saw, but I changed the sofa that I was going to use for this one. And I think this just suits him a little bit better. I just see him as being someone that's going to, if he sees something at the junkyard, he's going to pick it up and restore it rather than just buy brand new, which I see his brother is doing. And yeah, so I tried to move this round, and then I was like, actually I want to put in another chest wow, another chest table. So I popped that in here with a world map over the top, and yeah, that's pretty much this room laid out. And then I just go on to the recolorings. I make the walls a little bit more neutral, because red, I do like the colour red, don't get me wrong, but if you were going to make a whole room red, I'm not a fan, if I'm honest. So yeah, this is what I go for. And I went for this duvet set that I've never, or the pattern, sorry, on the duvet. I've never done that before, and I was like, I really like how it looks. But the curtains are red, so that is the biggest pop of colour in this whole entire room, I think, is the bed and the curtains. And then on the chairs that you just saw with the chest table, sorry, I know it's gone past that now, I make them a really cool pattern. And yeah, this is going a lot faster than I can keep up with, so I do apologise if I'm talking about something and it's happened. But yeah, this is the hot tub in the back garden. I just imagine Booker to do his entertainment with. The one thing that was really annoying me was when you go to put a hot tub in and you hover it over a curved part of the pool, that pool part squares off. It's really irritating, so you have to delete it and then undo it. And yeah, so yeah, anyway, there is a fire pit out here, and there's also a little gardening area for Rodney, because he does have a gardening skill of level 4. And yeah, so I'm trying to think what else I do. So yeah, I'm doing the lighting, and then I go over into the barns, which I actually haven't talked about. There is 2 barns. I know they only have 1 horse, but I imagine I was originally just going to put in 1 barn, but then I read their bio. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that rain is coming down. I kind of hope that you can hear it, because it's quite relaxing. But yeah, talking of going back to the thing, yeah, I just imagine if they're going to be buying and selling horses and getting them ready or whatever, I just imagine them to need more than just one with the 1 horse that they've got. I don't know. Call me crazy, guys. I don't know. And then I pop in a little toilet in here as well, just because I imagine if they've been mucking out or whatever and they need to go to the toilet, they can quickly do that. There is a washer and dryer out here as well. Again, as I've said in previous videos, I just imagine if they've got some rugs or whatever, they can do the washing out there. I know it's not probably sensible in the fact that they can't do that in The Sims, but I just wanted to include it, guys. All right. But yeah, I think we are coming up to the end here, guys. I can't remember how much more we've got left. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to love you and leave you here, guys, with some music. Let me know in the comments down below what you think, what your favourite room is, and yeah, what lot would you like me to do next? I will be doing the community lots, but that will be once I've completed all of the like houses, if that makes sense. But please do stick around for the video of Booker and Rodney as well. I'd love to get your thoughts on how you think I did. I think Booker is a looker, let me tell you that. But yeah, so let me know, guys. And yeah, I don't think I've got anything else to say, so I'm going to love you and leave you with some music, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.